Okay, here we are. I'm going to have another go at this adapter for Chief, or actually it's a whole new shaft and an adapter and all that. And I was wondering why that was running, the chuck that I had was running cockeyed. And Musty One had suggested that maybe the threads were a little loose. And yeah, I don't know if you can see the movement. It's kind of hard to capture it, but trust me, yeah, there is some play in this. I also was thinking about it, and I was trying to think about what might have caused that to be distorted. And I will say this: I did not cut the threads using a lathe. I cut the threads using a die from Tap and Die set on the shaft here. As well, I used a tap to cut the internal threads on this adapter, which is now a paperweight, really. But in any case, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a little bit of threading practice, because I just want to do it with a lathe and see how it's set up here. So I'm going to try the chuck on here because I'm curious to see if it's loose as well. And then I'm going to go and check a piece of, I don't know what I bought, probably hopefully some 5/8 steel. And I'm going to try cutting some threads basically exactly like what I've got here and see how that goes. Okay, so I machined this piece. It's just a test piece. And threaded it, and I realized I couldn't thread with my my lathe because I don't have any tools that don't have a fairly large radius on the tip. So I just kind of used it to start it, and then I used just the die to get it, and it turned out a lot better. I've got about 10th hour run out, which is a fair bit, but for a drill chuck I think that's acceptable, especially this drill chuck, which is pretty badly beat up. That's for my hammer drill, so I think that's probably about as good as I could expect. I'll back that off. I'll show you guys it running. Well, it's actually, you can see some wobble there, and that's your 10th thou. I'll actually remeasure it again for the full turn, but all I measured was 10,000ths of an inch, so I think that's not too bad. I don't really want to run it with the dial indicator. But once again, these are ground pins that are supposed to be guaranteed to be within a 0.5 of an inch of round. Let's just give it a quick try here. Yeah, so I'm getting 0.5, or sorry, 10,000ths of an inch. So I think that'll have to be acceptable. I should be able to get better with the the tool holder that I make, because I'll machine it after it's installed on that. Like, I'll use the shaft as an arbor. I might actually put this back in and just measure how much it was actually out, because what I was thinking about, what I might not have done, was this time I made sure that I set this chuck up hard against the shoulder that I turned. And if I didn't set it hard, it might not have been, it might have been why it had a bit of a wobble to it, or it had a very, very much worse wobble to it. Anyways, let's go and try that. But that might be it for the day. Okay, I did just another quick trial before I chucked the other piece in. First off, I made sure that all the surfaces were clean and reseated this against here, and it looks to me like it's actually only got about 1/8 thou of run out, so it's a little bit better than what it was. So I'm going to try now the other shaft and see how that goes. Well, here's the joke of the day. All that run out that I was seeing yesterday was all because I hadn't seated this chuck fully against that shoulder. Now I'm seeing 4th thou of run out. with this setup here. So I got nothing to worry about. So I can continue to use the shaft. I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna try and use this one or if I'm gonna make a new one of these. We'll see. I'll figure it out tomorrow. But I'm gonna come out tomorrow and I'm gonna do that. What I'm gonna do in that case is bore. Boy, that looks off center. Maybe I should make a new one. It's hard to say. It's really, really, really. It looks whacked. I'll measure it with the caliper just to the edge. Just the edge here and here and here and here, because this side looks significantly thicker here. Anyways, so this shaft is good. And I probably will make a new one of these. This just looks too wacky. Something about it just doesn't look right. Just goes to show you. But anyways, so no worries, Chief. I just have to make a new new chuck, and if somebody out there has a 1/2 inch 20 thread per inch chuck that they want to donate to the Chief there, that would serve them well, because that would be exactly what this is. So that's a 1/2 inch National Fine thread on the on this end of it. Anyways, and probably you'd need a chuck key as well, because I don't think I have any to spare. But anyways, I'm gonna knock off for the day and see you tomorrow.